Today we will see about how to create implementation users in Oracle HCM Cloud. So initially just log in with any user who is having administrative privileges. I have logged in with this user and just go to Home, Tools, Security Console. In the Security Console page, we will see a lot of tabs here. One is Roles, second one is Users, third one is Analytics, Certificates, User Categories, Single Sign-On, API Authentication, and Administration. So if you come to Administration, this is the whole security administration. Means the person who is having the admin role will control all the security of the complete Fusion Cloud actually. So this is all about administration of the security administration. Now we will see about how to create implementation users. So we have to go to Users tab. Click on Users tab in the left side panel. Click on Add User Account button. In this we will see lot of things here. One is associated person information, account information, advanced information, and the user information. In this associated person information, we have to select none. We select worker, he will become an actual worker in the organization. So we should not select the worker. It should be none only. As implementation users are not the actual workers in the HCM Cloud. They came for implementing the product and they will do that one and they will move on for implementing another client. So while coming to this user information, this is the important one. So coming to user information, you have to select user category as the default. Just to give to user first name as app and last name as user 1. And just select username as first name dot last name. Just give password. And now the most important thing here is we need to add the rules actually. So as an implementation consultant, we are adding one role called application implementation consultant or application implementation consultant job. So we added the particular role to him. And if you want to give IT security manager role also for this user, just click on add role, IT security manager. For future requirements, you want to add any particular operations, just want to give, just for as it is a test environment, just give this IT security manager if required, otherwise not required for implementation users. So these are the two critical roles which are required for implementation users. So now we have seen, right? We came to security console page. On the left side of the panel, we have came to users tab, and in that information, user information, we've selected user category as default, first name, last name, and if you want to give email ID and phone number, those two fields are optional, and username and password are mandatory. Username is automatic, password just give the password. So coming to this username field, just before I want to save and close, just remember this username app.user1, save and close. We have discussed, right, categories. So these are the default category. If you want to create your own category for your own company requirement, as per the company requirement, you can create a category. Just click on the default. So here we can see multiple information here. Category name is default and user name generation rule. This is most important thing. First name dot last name. So this is that is the reason. This is the reason we are getting username as first name dot last name. Generate system username while generating rule fails. So automatically it will create first name dot last name. Then coming to password policy. So for every 90 days, the password will get expired and you will get a warning before 10 days and we will have 4 tokens required. We are selecting complexity of the password as simple, 8 characters and 1 number. So administrator can manually reset the password. So this is most important thing, whether you want to, as per the client requirement or company requirements, whether administrator can manually reset the password or not, we can select here. Generally, by default, admin can manually reset the password. Otherwise, it will be trouble for you and company also if you forgot the password. This is all about password policy. Coming to notifications. So these are all about notifications. So you can select particular notifications and just you can configure the notifications as per your requirement. Notification template. And these are the users, the complete list of users in our HCM Cloud. So click on done. Then coming to that user, we have created a user, right? What is the name of the user? App.user1. Sorry, select here. App.user1. App.user1. Application implementation consultant. So we are able to see here the roles that we have assigned is 2 roles, application implementation consultant and IT security manager. And we have created the password as well. And just we have to confirm that the user is not locked and it should be in active state. Click on done. Now log in with the user created. App.user1. And just give the password. Now you are able to see all the implementation related things here. So we are able to see what all as an implementation user he can do. As an implementation user, what he has to do? He has to do all the configuration setups, right? To perform the transactions. So there are mainly 2 things here. One is the configuration of the setups, and another one is performing the transactions. As an implementation user, our main duty is to configuring all the setups as per the client requirements. If you see here, workforce structures, you can able to see all the positions, all the jobs, all the locations, organizations, LDGs, grades, other processes, security profiles is important, security profiles and data roles, PV access and all, exclusion rules and all. So here entire workforce structures will be covered. If you come to this workforce structure work area, you'll see all the workforce structures business objects. You'll see you're able to create all those things. You're able to configure all those things actually. Same as with absence, with workforce scheduling, same as with mass updates, data exchange. If you come to data exchange, they're able to see with HDL and HSDL and HCM extracts. All these details you can see payroll related HCM HDL also you can see from. One is HCM spreadsheet data loader and HCM extract. If you observe here, there is one thing is missing. HDL is missing. Why? Because for this user, we have not given integration specialist role. That is the reason he can use HCM spreadsheet data loader, but not HDL. So what we have to do? We have to go back to security console Select the user and edit, add the role, implementation, integration specialist role. Integration specialist role. And let's see if anything. Only one, that one correct. Whatever the role we have given is correct one only. For FND integration specialist job. Save and close. Click on done. So whenever you add a particular role, always remember, let's go back to home page and then search in the data exchange. Now you see here, we are able to see the HCM data loader. Previously, we have not seen this HDL, right? Only we have seen HCM spreadsheet data loader, and that too only two functionalities. Now we are having full HCM data loader, HDL, and data exchange configurations, payroll integrations, file transfer configurations, and all these things we can able to see here. All the entire suite, entire functionality of data exchange, we are able to see from here after adding integration specialist role. So this is the important thing. Now we have seen all these things, right? How to create a application implementation consultant, implementation users, and how to add the roles for the particular users. So what are the three roles we have added? Three important roles. One is application implementation consultant. Second one is IT security manager. Third one is integration specialist. IT security manager is optional because if we don't require that much, but something like if any particular role is missing, just we can add to ourselves. So for that reason, we are giving ourselves as a IT security manager. Okay. So this is all about creating implementation users, adding roles to them, three key roles to them. Okay. Thank you.